My girlfriend and I have been dating on and off, mostly on, for 4 years. She has 2 amazing kids from a previous marriage that had just ended at the start of our relationship. A lot of things in our relationship are great. We have fun together for just the 2 of us. We have fun hanging out with her kids. We both have good jobs that allow us to live comfortably. However, we have very different financial expectations that she isn't really open to talking about, and I haven't figured out how to discuss over the last 4 years. Anytime money is discussed, she just sort of shuts down and ends up not speaking to me for a couple days. When buying a house, I lived with my parents and saved money for 1.5 years in order to put together a down payment on my house. My family wasn't in a position to help me out financially beyond letting me stay with them rent-free, which to me was like a $1,000 per month gift that I was ecstatic for. I moved a little bit of furniture I had myself, and it took me a couple weeks to get moved in. Ever since I purchased the house, my family has always been willing to support me with advice or assistance in projects, but financially I'm on my own. The gift my parents got me were salt and pepper shakers, which I still have and am thankful for, but they are a humble gift. My GF had quite a different experience. We'd been discussing me selling my house this fall or next spring to buy a house together, but in April she decided she wanted a house instead of an apartment and couldn't wait anymore. Her mother generously loaned her 80% of the down payment she needed, so she found a house and closed in June. Her whole family came to help move her stuff. I'd say 15 people total. Each family couple came with a gift of at least $200-300, so there are new TVs, new furniture, new grill, and people working around the house for an entire weekend in the hot sun. After 2 days it's almost like she had been living in the house for a year. It was incredible and heartwarming to see a family really going all out for a family member. Everyone in the family is super supportive and considerate. TBH, it makes me a little jealous that my family isn't in the same position, but it's not something you can get upset over. Her birthday is about a week after she moved in. I'm a saver, so from when she decided to buy this house, I was able to save $850 so I could contribute things to her house. But this would also sort of be a combined birthday gift, as that was really all I could come up with. She asked me for a $300 pair of Yeezys or a $500 watch, but I found it really hard to spend money on what I consider luxury items when there are so many things that still need to be done around this house that I don't think she has accounted for yet. Pretty sure the AC is going and the dryer stops every 20 minutes. She told me previously she wants gifts that she can brag to her friends about how great of a boyfriend I am for getting them for her. I am confident her family will each bring another round of expensive gifts, each one probably more than what I spent for her birthday gift. 10 trips to Home Depot later, the money has mostly been spent on things she doesn't really like but were needed for the house: paint, downspouts, TV mounts, cleaning supplies, food for family helping us, etc. I spent the last $100 on new bedding and I can already tell she's disappointed. Today's her birthday and she's barely speaking to me. Everything is a one-word answer when I try to talk to her. If I go in a room, she walks out and closes the door behind her. It's very uncomfortable and just makes me want to go back to my house where I can come up from the basement without feeling like a disappointment. To me, it all boils down to budgeting and prioritization of necessities over fun luxury items. No matter how I try to talk about it, she just shuts down the discussion because she just doesn't like talking about money. Due to your backgrounds, you have vastly different experiences with an attitudes towards finances. Money is right at the top of every list of common relationship problems, and this will always be a problem for you guys going forward, given that she refuses to discuss it with you. I would put it to her very directly: either she discusses finances with you so you guys can come to some sort of compromise, or you are very confident the relationship is going to end because of it. Gifts can be necessities. I wouldn't say this is the case 100% of the time. There are times that I want something that's needed for my home for a gift, and the same goes for my BF. There are other cases where necessities do make good gifts. It depends on a lot of factors though. With that being said, I do think that OP did mess up by essentially getting home improvement stuff for his GF, unless she specifically asked for that, which she didn't. Practical gifts don't really work between SOs unless the gift receiver likes practical gifts. Gifts to SO should be more meaningful and thus be something that will genuinely bring them a lot of joy. It sounds like a conflict of love languages. Her love language seems to be gifts and yours acts of service. The gifts you gave and how you felt jealous when her family helped set up her new house. To me personally, the ideal gift is a luxury item I would feel guilty splurging on for myself. I'm not materialistic at all, but I can buy most things I need myself. Not saying I won't be stoked by anything I receive, I definitely will. I would have also felt a touch disappointed that I didn't get a physical gift on my birthday, even though rationally I'd know you've spent a lot on mine already. She wanted a gift for her birthday. You bought construction tools and home goods. I think she's superficial for asking for such expensive gifts, but you're kind of a jerk for buying paint and considering it a birthday gift. Sheesh. It sounds like a conflict of love languages. Her love language seems to be gifts and yours acts of service. The gifts you gave and how you felt jealous when her family helped set up her new house. To me personally, the ideal gift is a luxury item I would feel guilty splurging on for myself. I'm not materialistic at all, but I can buy most things I need myself. Not saying I won't be stoked by anything I receive, I definitely will. I would have also felt a touch disappointed that I didn't get a physical gift on my birthday, even though rationally I'd know you've spent a lot on mine already. I don't think she is spoiled. It's not uncommon in a long-term relationship to desire moderately expensive gifts. My fiancé wanted a PlayStation Pro and I was able to get it. He is a flashy person and does and expect things. I can see how you wanted to get her practical gifts and I don't doubt that she is grateful for them. I just don't think it a birthday gift. You could have cooked her a candlelit dinner, got her favorite movie and done a romantic gesture, something that separates her birthday from some average day of shopping. I read that she does and like cards, but after that amount of time you have to know what she does like. It does and have to be hundreds of dollars, just better and more memorable than bed sheets.